Have you ever wondered why you feel so tired during the day, even after a long nap, yet struggle to sleep at night? If you're over 60, you might think that tossing and turning or napping through the afternoon is just part of getting older. But what if those habits are quietly harming your health, your heart, your brain, even your happiness? Excessive daytime sleeping isn't just a quirk of aging. It's a hidden threat that can disrupt your body's natural rhythm, weaken your heart, and cloud your memory. Sleep is your superpower, especially as you age, and this video is here to show you how to take it back. We're diving deep into the surprising dangers of daytime napping after 60, and, more importantly, how to break the cycle for good. You'll discover science-backed strategies to sleep better at night, boost your energy, and sharpen your mind. All tailored for an American lifestyle with practical everyday tips. Stick around because every section uncovers something vital. From how naps mess with your heart health, to why your brain deserves better, and even a final game-changing point most people overlook. Want to feel refreshed every morning? Tackle your days with gusto, and make the most of your golden years. This isn't just advice. It's a roadmap to a healthier, happier you. Watch to the end, because missing even one step could mean missing out on the life you deserve. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now let's begin. Number 1. The negative impact of daytime napping on heart health. I want to share a deeply personal story about my dear friend Margaret. She's a vibrant 67-year-old woman who, like so many of us, had developed the comforting habit of taking long naps during the day. In her mind, it was simply a way to recharge after a restless night's sleep. Nothing more than a harmless routine to help her feel better. But as time went on, Margaret began to notice some troubling changes. She wasn't as energetic as she once was. She felt sluggish, almost lethargic during the day, and no amount of napping seemed to restore her to her usual self. At one of her routine doctor visits, her physician shared a concern that would change everything. Her blood pressure was rising, and it was no longer something to ignore. It was a wake-up call. Margaret discovered that her seemingly harmless daytime napping habit was doing more harm than good, especially when it came to her heart. You see, when we indulge in prolonged naps, we start disrupting our body's delicate natural sleep-wake cycle, also known as the circadian rhythm. This internal rhythm is like our body's personal clock guiding us on when to rest and when to be alert. And when we nap too much, it confuses that clock, throwing our bodies and hearts into disarray. It's not just about feeling a little groggy after a nap. It's a serious issue that can cause our hearts to function irregularly. I can't emphasize this enough. Studies have shown that excessive daytime napping is strongly linked to an increased risk of hypertension, high blood pressure, and irregular heart rhythms, conditions that can ultimately lead to heart disease. As we age, our hearts become naturally more vulnerable. And this added strain can be more than our aging bodies can handle. It's heartbreaking to think that a habit meant to offer rest can instead do so much damage. What's even more alarming is the fact that long daytime naps often rob us of the deep, restorative sleep our bodies and hearts so desperately need at night. That deep, uninterrupted sleep is when our hearts have a chance to rest and recover. Without it, our hearts are forced to work overtime, straining to keep up, and that strain adds up over time. Imagine this. Your heart is like the engine of your car. If that engine runs non-stop without proper brakes or time to cool down, it's only a matter of time before it starts showing signs of wear and tear. The same thing happens to our hearts when we don't give them the rest they deserve. So what can we do to protect ourselves? First and foremost, we need to recognize that short naps aren't inherently harmful. A quick 15 to 20-minute nap can work wonders to recharge your energy levels without upsetting your body's natural rhythm. But moderation is the key. If you find yourself drifting into long naps every afternoon, it's time to reassess your habits. I believe that small changes, such as staying more active during the day or avoiding large, heavy meals, can help reduce the temptation to nap excessively. Margaret made these adjustments in her life, and while it wasn't an overnight transformation, the difference she experienced was undeniable. Her energy improved, her blood pressure stabilized, and most importantly, she began sleeping more soundly at night. It was a journey, but those small, consistent changes gave her back the quality of life she'd been missing. If you're struggling with similar issues, I encourage you to take small steps towards change. You deserve to feel good in your skin. And I promise, with time and effort, you can get there too. In the next section, we'll explore how daytime napping doesn't just affect your heart. Your memory and brain function can suffer too. Together, let's dive into how we can protect not just our hearts, but also our minds as we navigate the aging process. Trust me, it's worth it. Number 2, the impact of daytime. Napping on memory and brain function. Have you ever woken up from a long afternoon, nap only to find that you feel groggy, disoriented, or maybe even more tired than before? It's almost as though your brain is trying to wake up, but it just can't quite shake off that heavy fog. Perhaps you've also noticed that your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be, or that your focus seems to slip away a little too easily. Now, I'm sure it's natural to expect a few changes in how we remember things as we get older. After all, aging is part of life. But if we're honest, there's something deeply unsettling about seeing our cognitive ability shift, especially when it feels like those small lapses in memory are happening more often than they should. One often overlooked culprit: daytime naps. Yes, while a short nap can feel like a comforting escape, too much daytime sleeping can seriously disrupt your brain's natural rhythms, making these memory and focus challenges worse over time. Here's where things get tricky. Your body runs on a natural internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. It's an intricate system that guides when you feel alert and when it's time to rest. When you nap excessively, it's like you're throwing that clock off balance. The result? You're messing with the deep restorative sleep your brain needs at night, the kind of sleep that is essential for memory, focus, and even overall brain health. Think of your brain like a diligent librarian, working tirelessly to sort through the day's experiences, memories, and thoughts. Nighttime sleep is when this process happens most efficiently. During deep sleep, your brain acts like a cleaning crew, sweeping away toxins, organizing memories, and repairing itself. But when you overdo the naps during the day, your brain doesn't get the full amount of restorative sleep it needs. This leaves your memory scrambling to hold on to what it can, leaving you with those frustrating moments of forgetfulness and difficulty concentrating. It's as though your brain's library is bursting at the seams. New books are being added every day, but there's no time to properly categorize and store them. As a result, things get messy, and it becomes harder to retrieve the information you need when you need it most. But it doesn't stop there. Excessive daytime sleeping can pave the way for more serious concerns down the line. Conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. When we disrupt the natural balance of our sleep cycle, we're not just impacting our ability to remember or focus. We're risking our long-term brain health. It's almost as if we're neglecting our brain's need to recover and repair itself. And this is something I think we all need to seriously consider. Our minds deserve that sacred, uninterrupted time to heal and reset. If we allow those deeply restorative hours to be stolen by unnecessary naps, we end up doing more harm than good. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But here's the good news. You can protect your brain and keep your memory sharp. And it starts with limiting your naps to short power naps, 15 to 30 minutes, preferably early in the afternoon. This way, you get the refreshing boost you need without throwing off your nighttime rest. I truly believe this is a small but powerful habit that could make all the difference in your daily life. It's such a simple adjustment, but it could keep your mind clearer, sharper, and more focused throughout the day. Another important step is to stay mentally active. This isn't just about avoiding naps, it's about keeping your brain engaged. Read a book, do a crossword puzzle, or learn something new. These activities not only keep your mind sharp, but also reduce the urge to nap out of boredom. You'll start to notice that the more active you are with your mind, the less you'll feel the need to rest during the day. And when you can break the cycle of excessive daytime naps, your body will naturally crave and appreciate that full night's sleep. Let me tell you, when your brain is well rested and happy, everything else follows. It becomes easier to stay focused on the task at hand. You'll find that remembering names or appointments isn't as difficult as it once seemed, and you'll even have more energy to enjoy life's little moments. It's truly amazing how much a healthy sleep routine can change everything. Now that we've uncovered the truth about how daytime naps affect your brain, let's take a deeper look at why so many older adults fall into the habit of excessive daytime sleeping. There's more to the story, and we need to explore why this happens and how we can break free from it. Stay with me as we move on to the next part. Number 3. Why do older adults tend to nap during the day? Have you ever found yourself longing for a nap during the day, only to feel like it's an almost irresistible urge as you get older? If so, you're not alone. This common experience among older adults can be surprising, but it's something many people over 60 find themselves dealing with. While an occasional nap can feel like a well-deserved treat, the truth is that when daytime sleeping becomes more of a routine, it often signals something deeper that may need addressing. This is especially true if naps are frequent, leaving you wondering why you're feeling so tired during the day and struggling to sleep at night. Understanding why this is happening is crucial to breaking this exhausting cycle and ultimately improving your sleep quality and overall well-being. One of the main reasons older adults find themselves napping during the day is poor quality sleep at night. As we age, our bodies undergo many changes, and one of the most noticeable changes is in the production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle, and as we age, our bodies produce less of it. This decline in melatonin makes it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night, which leaves us waking up feeling drained and unrested. After waking up feeling this way, it's completely natural to want to catch up on that lost rest by taking a nap during the day. However, this is where the problem intensifies. Unfortunately, napping too much during the day can disrupt your sleep at night, creating a vicious cycle that is hard to escape. The more we nap, the harder it becomes to fall asleep at night, leading to even more fatigue and frustration. Another significant factor contributing to daytime naps in older adults is reduced physical activity. This is something that often comes with aging, whether due to health issues, a change in lifestyle, or the simple fact that retirement slows down our once hectic pace. When you're not moving as much during the day, your body doesn't have the opportunity to burn off the energy it needs to stay awake and alert. Without that physical exertion, it's easy to feel more sluggish and tired during the day. Think back to a time when you had a full day of activity, maybe running errands or spending time with friends, and how that physical effort left you feeling pleasantly tired by bedtime. It's that sense of exhaustion that naturally leads to restful sleep. But without that physical stimulation, we often find ourselves in a state of restlessness at night, even though we've been lying down for hours. Chronic health conditions also play a huge role in why older adults tend to nap during the day. Conditions like arthritis, breathing difficulties, or sleep apnea can cause painful disruptions during the night, making it nearly impossible to get a full night's sleep. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night from discomfort or struggled to get back to sleep because of chronic pain, you know just how draining it can be. The fatigue from such restless nights often lingers throughout the day, and while you might be tempted to nap as a way to relieve that exhaustion, it can prevent you from getting the quality rest you need for the following night. Additionally, medications can worsen this cycle. Drugs used to treat high blood pressure, depression, or other health conditions can sometimes cause drowsiness, leaving you feeling foggy and lethargic throughout the day. This constant feeling of tiredness becomes its own challenge as you try to stay awake and alert, despite feeling like you could just collapse into bed at any moment. But perhaps one of the most overlooked reasons older adults nap during the day is loneliness or boredom. It's not something we like to admit, but many older adults, especially those who live alone, can feel disconnected from the world around them. The days can feel long when there's no one to talk to, and without the hustle and bustle of a busy routine, it's easy to fall into a pattern of napping to fill the empty hours. A quiet house with no social interactions can lead to feelings of isolation, and napping becomes an escape, even though it may not provide the comfort or connection we long for. I've seen it happen time and time again. A person retires, loses a spouse, or simply finds themselves in a quieter phase of life. And suddenly, naps become the go-to solution for the void that loneliness creates. It's understandable, but also a bit heartbreaking to see how something as simple as a lack of meaningful daily interactions can lead us into this unhealthy cycle of daytime naps. The good news is that once you understand the reasons behind your daytime naps, you can start making small but impactful changes. Recognizing the root cause, whether it's poor nighttime sleep, lack of activity, health problems, or even loneliness, is the first step toward improving your overall sleep patterns and regaining control over your energy levels. When we become aware of these factors, we can work to adjust our habits, prioritize healthy sleep hygiene, stay active, and most importantly, nurture meaningful relationships that help us feel more connected and energized. In the next section, we'll explore practical tips and strategies to create a healthier sleep routine, tailor-made to your unique needs. I'll guide you through ways to regain control of your sleep so you can wake up every day feeling more energized, more focused, and ready to embrace the day ahead. Because at the end of the day, good sleep is the key to living well, and you deserve nothing less than the best rest possible. Number 4. How to adjust your sleep habits to improve health. Making changes to your sleep habits might seem overwhelming at first, but I promise you, it's worth it. It's not about drastically flipping your entire routine overnight, but rather taking small, thoughtful steps that can transform your nights and ultimately your days. If you're tired of feeling groggy or drained in the middle of the afternoon, it's time to reclaim your energy. And it all starts with improving your sleep. A good night's sleep is like a reset button for your body and mind. It's the foundation for better health, and it's something that we all need to prioritize, especially as we age. I know from personal experience that when I've taken the time to adjust my sleep habits, the difference it makes in how I feel throughout the day is nothing short of amazing. So let's take a deep breath and explore some practical, achievable steps that can help you build a better sleep routine. Limit daytime naps, the temptation of a nap. Trust me, I get it. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that a long midday nap will recharge your energy. But here's the thing, as comforting as it may feel, napping too long during the day can be a double-edged sword. It can prevent you from falling asleep when it matters most, at night. I used to think a good afternoon nap was harmless, but I learned the hard way how disruptive it can be to my nighttime rest. If you absolutely need a nap, and let's be honest, who doesn't sometimes, try to keep it short. A quick power nap around 15 to 30 minutes can work wonders without derailing your sleep cycle. I found that scheduling it right after lunch, before the evening rush, feels like the perfect balance. This way, you refresh without overdoing it, and you can still enjoy a full night's sleep. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Our bodies are creatures of habit, and one of the best gifts we can give ourselves is a consistent sleep schedule. When I finally committed to going to bed and waking up at the same time every single day, even on weekends, I felt a shift in my energy levels. It's like my internal clock began to sync up in the most comforting way. Trust me, I know it's hard when you've gotten used to late-night habits. But take it one small step at a time. Start by adjusting your bedtime by just 15 minutes earlier each night until you reach your ideal sleep time. Before you know it, you'll be falling asleep with ease and waking up feeling rejuvenated. No matter what day it is, our bodies thrive on routine. It's a simple but powerful truth. Stay active. During the day, if you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Oh, how easy it is to fall into a sedentary lifestyle, especially as we get older. But let me tell you, staying active is one of the most effective ways to improve your sleep quality. I've personally found that even something as simple as a brisk morning walk or doing some gentle stretches can make all the difference. Getting your body moving helps release that built-up tension, making it easier to unwind when it's time for bed. And don't worry if mobility is a challenge for you. There are plenty of gentle exercises you can do while seated that will still get your blood flowing. I've even done some seated yoga when I couldn't make it out for a walk, and it worked wonders. It's not about running marathons. It's about keeping your body engaged so it knows when it's time to rest. Create a calming evening routine. Let's be real. The chaos of the day doesn't just magically disappear when the sun sets. And if you try to jump straight into bed without giving your mind and body a chance to relax, sleep can feel elusive. But here's something I've learned from my own experience. A calming evening routine can work wonders in signaling to your body that it's time to wind down, whether it's reading a good book, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing. Creating a ritual that soothes you is essential. I found that a warm cup of herbal tea before bed and some deep breathing exercises help me release the stress of the day and prepare my mind for sleep. But please, for the love of your sleep, stay away from screens right before bed. The blue light from your phone or TV can wreak havoc on your body's natural sleep hormones. I know it's tempting, but your future self will thank you for putting the phone down. Watch what you eat and drink. It's so easy to overlook how much our eating habits impact our sleep. I've learned the hard way that what you consume in the hours leading up to bedtime can either help or hurt your sleep. Heavy meals, caffeine, or sugar-laden snacks can leave you restless, while a lighter, healthier option can promote relaxation. I found that a small bowl of oatmeal or a banana does wonders in curbing my hunger while soothing me before bed. And I can't stress this enough. Hydration is key, but be mindful not to drink too much close to bedtime. Nobody wants to be waking up in the middle of the night for a bathroom trip. It's all about finding the right balance and making intentional choices that support your sleep, not sabotage it. By making these small yet meaningful changes to your daily routine, you can start to see significant improvements in your sleep quality and overall energy levels. I know it's not always easy, but don't let that hold you back. Start slow and adjust as you go. It's not about perfection, but about creating habits that work for you. If you commit to these changes, I promise you'll begin to notice the benefits in more ways than you can imagine. Trust me, good sleep isn't just about resting. It's about healing and revitalizing your body, mind, and spirit. In the next section, we'll dive into even more specific tips for improving the quality of your nighttime sleep so you can wake up ready to take on the world. Let's keep this momentum going, because a better night's sleep is within your reach. Number 5. Tips for getting better. Sleep at night. Getting a good night's sleep doesn't have to feel like an unattainable goal, as though it's always just out of reach. For so many of us, sleep is one of the most essential and rejuvenating experiences, yet it can feel like such an elusive gift. We've all been there, staring at the ceiling in frustration, wishing for just a few hours of deep, restful sleep. But here's the truth. With a few thoughtful changes and a little bit of patience, you can create the ideal conditions to allow your body and mind to rest deeply, peacefully, and without the struggle. You deserve to rest. You deserve to recharge. Let's dive into some practical, achievable tips that can help you fall into a deep, restorative slumber and wake up feeling truly refreshed. Create a cozy, calming sleep environment. Imagine your bedroom as your sanctuary, a space carved out just for you where peace reigns and you can truly unwind. It should be a space where comfort and tranquility are the only rules. Begin by ensuring your bed is supportive and comfortable. A good mattress and supportive pillows are non-negotiable for quality sleep. They're the foundation of your nighttime relaxation. And don't overlook the ambience. Darkness is a game changer for sleep, so consider blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out any unwanted light. Keep the room cool. As studies show, most people sleep better in a slightly cooler environment. It's a simple fix, but it can make an incredible difference. And if noise is an issue, whether it's traffic, snoring, or the creak of the house, invest in a white noise machine or simply use a fan. The soft hum can calm the mind and drown out disruptions, creating a soothing background sound that tells your brain it's time to rest. These small, thoughtful changes may seem simple, but trust me, they're the first steps toward transforming your sleep experience. Unwind. Before bedtime, let's be honest, it's almost impossible to fall asleep when your mind is still racing or when your body feels like it's been wound too tight all day. That's why establishing a relaxing pre-sleep routine is key. About an hour before bed, try to step away from the television, your phone, or any screen. Those devices emit blue light that messes with your circadian rhythm, tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, immerse yourself in calming, screen-free activities. A good book, soft music, or gentle stretches can work wonders to ease the tension of the day. For many older adults, mindfulness or deep breathing exercises have been a game changer. These practices help you release the mental clutter of the day, quiet your thoughts, and help you ease into sleep gently. It's almost like permitting yourself to rest, something we often forget to do in our busy lives. The moment you embrace the stillness, you will start to see how much more peaceful your nights can be. Consistency is key. Consistency is another underrated but crucial factor. Your body thrives on routine, and believe me, it's not too late to develop one. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, yes, even on weekends, will gradually teach your body when it's time to rest and when it's time to rise. Think of it as resetting your internal clock over time. This consistency helps train your body to feel sleepy when it's supposed to and stay alert during the day. It doesn't happen overnight, but with time, you'll see the rewards. If you're currently struggling with irregular sleep patterns, setting an alarm for both bedtime and wake-up time can be a helpful way to regain control over your sleep schedule. Don't be discouraged if it takes time. Just remember, your body will thank you for it once it adapts. Mind your diet. Now let's talk about food and drink. It might surprise you to know that what you eat before bed can play a significant role in your sleep quality. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol in the hours leading up to bedtime. While a nightcap might sound like a good idea, alcohol can disrupt your sleep cycle and leave you feeling unrested. Instead, opt for a light snack that encourages sleep. A warm glass of milk, a banana, or a small handful of nuts can do wonders in signaling to your body that it's time to wind down. Your food choices matter, and these small, mindful decisions can make a big impact on how deeply you sleep. Incorporate movement. Incorporating movement during the day can also make a world of difference in how well you sleep. Regular physical activity, whether it's walking, gardening, or yoga, not only boosts your overall health, but helps tire your body out in the best way possible. You'll find yourself more ready to sleep at night when you've expended some energy throughout the day. But keep in mind, vigorous exercise should be completed at least a few hours before bedtime, or else you might find yourself too energized to fall asleep. Finding the balance of activity and rest is key to optimizing your sleep. Seek support if needed. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek support if you need it. Sleep issues can sometimes be symptoms of underlying health problems, or maybe the medications you're taking are interfering with your sleep. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If you've tried everything and still find yourself tossing and turning, talking to your doctor is a crucial step. They can help uncover any issues and guide you toward the best solution. Sometimes, the right help can make all the difference in your quality of life. It's worth it to reach out. There is no need to suffer in silence when help is available. These tips aren't just about improving your sleep. They're about reclaiming your nights and making the most of every precious moment of rest. By focusing on these small, impactful changes, you're setting yourself up for success. Imagine waking up every morning feeling fully refreshed, your body and mind restored, ready to embrace the new day with energy and vitality. It's all possible with a little intention and care. As you break free from the cycle of daytime napping and embrace a healthy sleep routine, you'll begin to experience life in a more vibrant, focused way. So let's make it happen for you, for your peace of mind, for your health. It's time to sleep deeply and live fully. Number 6. The benefits of breaking the daytime. Napping habit. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Imagine a life where you wake up every morning feeling truly refreshed, with a sense of energy and vitality coursing through your body. You don't have that groggy, sluggish feeling that clings to you as you start the day. Instead, you're alert and sharp, ready to take on whatever the world has to offer. The idea of being fully present, energized, and ready to embrace the day, without the cloud of sleepiness hanging over you, sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Well, the truth is, breaking the habit of daytime napping could turn that dream into reality. And the best part is, it's not as difficult as it might seem. We all know how easy it is to slip into the comfort of a midday nap, especially when we're feeling tired or overwhelmed. But what if I told you that by reducing or eliminating those naps, you could experience a profound shift in your overall health? It's not just about getting through the day, it's about transforming your whole lifestyle. Think about the impact of waking up from a restful night of sleep. Not just for the sake of feeling rested, but for the sake of your heart, your brain, and your overall well-being. By eliminating those daytime naps, you allow your body to fall into a natural rhythm that works wonders for your heart health. Imagine this. Every night, your heart gets the deep, restorative sleep it craves. Time to repair itself and reduce stress. This simple change in your sleep habits could significantly lower your blood pressure and reduce your risk of heart disease, which is something we all need to take seriously as we age. Your heart deserves a break. It works tirelessly day in and day out to keep you moving, and quality sleep is its chance to recover. It's not just about your heart, though. By adjusting your sleep patterns and breaking the daytime nap habit, you can feel an incredible boost in your memory and mental clarity. No longer relying on those naps to get through the day, your brain has the time it needs to dive deep into those essential sleep cycles at night. It's in these cycles that your brain processes information, stores memories, and rejuvenates itself. This isn't just helpful for remembering where you put your keys, though that's a bonus, but it's a real game changer when it comes to staying sharp and independent, especially as we grow older. Imagine the confidence that comes with feeling mentally alert, able to engage in conversations, solve problems, and stay on top of your game, no matter your age. But the benefits don't stop there. Oh no, think of how much more energy you'll have during the day. Without those afternoon naps, your sleep schedule will become more consistent. And with consistency comes a whole new world of possibilities. You'll find yourself more awake, more alive, and more present in the things you love to do. Maybe it's taking that walk in the park, enjoying a cup of coffee with a friend, or playing with your grandkids. When you feel that sense of energy flowing through you, you start to realize just how much you've been missing out on, and just how much you can reclaim. Your mood will shift too. Without that midday slump that always seems to sneak up on you, your days will feel lighter. You'll have the patience to engage with the world around you, the ability to enjoy life's little moments without irritation. There's something truly magical about waking up rested and ready to face the day. Don't you think it's like flipping a switch in your soul, and suddenly the world is a brighter, more inviting place? But of course, change isn't always easy. Breaking the habit of daytime napping might feel tough at first. There's a certain comfort in that midday little escape from the hustle and bustle of life. But here's the thing. It's all about taking small, manageable steps. Start with small adjustments. Try cutting your naps down to 15 or 20 minutes. Or even, better, replace them with activities that nourish your soul, like stretching, reading, or listening to your favorite music. Slowly but surely, you'll begin to see the difference. And I promise you, it's worth it. You deserve to feel your best. You deserve to wake up every day with a renewed sense of energy, purpose, and joy. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Celebrate each step, no matter how small, toward a healthier sleep routine. Whether it's reducing your nap time, creating a calming nighttime ritual, or simply getting more sunlight during the day, each little change will bring you closer to living a life filled with more energy, more clarity, and more happiness. So why not make today the day you take control of your sleep habits? Imagine the possibilities that await you. A healthier heart, a sharper mind, a more vibrant spirit. It's not too late to start. You have the power to create a future where you wake up excited, fully alive, and ready to embrace whatever comes next. That's the gift of better sleep, and it can transform your life at any stage. Make this journey a priority because you're worth it. Conclusion. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. We've explored the powerful benefits of breaking the daytime napping habit, from improving your heart health to boosting your mental clarity, energy levels, and overall mood. By making just a few changes to your sleep routine, you can unlock a life full of vitality, joy, and purpose. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one key thing you've learned today that you'll be putting into practice in your own life? Whether it's breaking the nap cycle, improving your nighttime routine, or just prioritizing better sleep, leave a comment below and share your thoughts with us. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please take a moment to leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue bringing you content that inspires, educates, and empowers. Thank you for being here, and remember, you have the power to transform your life, one good night's sleep at a time.